remember back to when I was very young in the business. I sat on top of the hill and I spoke with the previous vineyard manager here and told him, I would love to work here one day. And sure enough, 11 years later, I was fortunate enough for Hansjörg to come approach me and ask me to be part of this amazing operation. That's an amazing thing to think about, right? To have that vision of going from keeping history to making something modern and tying those two together. It's just a great thing to look at. You have the old historic part in the barnyard, you have a beautiful covered bridge that's a segue, and then you have the most modern winery in California along with 20,000 square feet of caves on the other side. Our proprietor, Hansjörg Wyss, is a Swiss entrepreneur. He actually came across this property in late 1999 through a friend of his and was jogging on the property in preparation for the Boston Marathon. Loved the property so much, and at the time there was a lot of people who were planting grapes in Paso Robles. Decided to start a winery because he saw so many wineries, basically using these amazing grapes off of Halter Ranch and putting them into their high-end blends. And he basically said, well, if they can do it with my grapes, why can't I do it? Hansjörg, when he built this winery and basically then completed in 2011, you have one of the most state-of-the-art gravity flow wineries, modern wineries in California history. The plan from the very beginning was to get people to the other side, the vineyards and the airstrip and all the things, all the beauty, all the wildlife, all the oak trees, the ancestor tree. Inevitable that a tasting room was built over here, and now you really get to come into Halter Ranch and look through those beautiful glass windows and see, where your wine is coming from. The ancestor tree is the heart and soul of the property. The largest coast or live oak on record, and basically is crowned the champion. There was a lot of discussions between Mitch and Hansjörg and Leslie about, our flagship wine and the name of it and what it's going to be. And so he likes the word ancestor because it pays tribute to the people before us. And the ancestor is a reserve blend. It's the first wine that I blend as a winemaker, meaning that I take the best blocks of Cabernet Sauvignon, Petit Verdot, and Malbec.
Halter Ranch's journey to certified organic farming has been 2 decades in the making. And in July 2023, we received our official certification of being an organic farmer. Farming organically is really complex, so it's way more work than farming conventionally. One of the things that we're focusing on is using sheep in our vineyards. We're now employing practices where we're lifting our trellising system higher so they can continue to fertilize, they can feed on the weeds year-round, have less tractor passes, less diesel exhaust, less fuel use. Over the next 5 years, we'll be able to do this for all 275 acres of grapes planted here.
When we're making wine here at Halter Ranch, we want everybody to know, exactly where it's coming from. So everything we do is estate, everything is organic, everything is regenerative, everything comes off of this property. We've evolved, and now we don't just have one estate, tasting room. We've got multiple locations. So now people in different parts of the United States can come and try Halter Ranch wines from this amazing place. And I think that's just an example of 25 years of evolution and forward thinking about what to do next. Right? Thank you for a great 25 years at Halter Ranch. Here's a toast to the next 25. Cheers.